Sometimes in life, there come moments when it feels like everything has stopped. We wonder, is there really someone above who hears me? But the message you're about to hear today is the answer to that question. Listen carefully, because what is about to be revealed will change something within you. This is not just normal words. This is a divine revelation. Wait, do not scroll this video, because this is the very moment when heaven is calling you, because the angels have spoken your name. Today, heaven has called your name. They are saying the one who has been without peace for years. Now a new chapter has begun for them. Yes, someone very close to you showed your picture in heaven, and when that picture was placed before a divine psychic, something powerful happened as soon as she saw the picture. The atmosphere began to shake her eyes, widened, her hands trembled, her eyes filled with tears, her breath became uneven. She held the picture, but her hands were shaking because the power she felt was not human. It was from heaven. She said, "This person is not an ordinary soul. The mark of God is upon them. The darkness that once surrounded their life is now ending. Heaven has chosen them for a divine purpose. A divine intervention is about to unfold in their life." She spoke while trembling because she saw the light of angels in your picture. She said, "I see a rising light inside this soul, a power that is still sleeping but will soon awaken. Their aura carries a pure light that destroys every negativity." The one who showed the picture was amazed. He asked, "Really?" The psychic replied, "You do not understand. This soul has come to earth with a divine purpose. Their name is written in the book of miracles. Their voice brings change. Their steps bring blessings." And then a divine silence filled the room. The psychic closed her eyes and said, "I see the gates of heaven opening. I see a person who has suffered much now receiving answers to their prayers. Every tear is about to be rewarded when you subscribe. You are not just pressing a button. You are opening the door of blessings, because every message here is sent to touch your soul." The angel said, "My child, the time has come. The lower you have been, the higher you will rise. Those who rejected you will come to learn from you, because you are the result of God's chosen plan." The psychic finally said, "This person will no longer be hidden. Their light will touch the world. Their story will testify that when God's time comes, even the impossible becomes possible." So listen, this is not a random message. This is the awakening of your destiny. What was broken will be restored. What was stopped will begin to flow. What was lost will return, because heaven has spoken this soul. This person, this name will now become a channel of miracles. Are you ready? Because your time has begun. And this is not just any light. This is the divine light that God Himself placed within you. The power that lifts you every time you fall. The faith that keeps your hope alive, even in tears. Maybe you feel broken. Maybe you think your efforts have no reward. But listen, what you cannot see is becoming your greatest miracle. Heaven is working for you. There is delay, but no denial. When God's time arrives, every no will turn into a yes. Every closed door will open, and those who stood against you will witness your transformation. Archangel Michael has lifted his sword and created a shield around you. Every dark power has retreated. Every closed door is opening, because when heaven declares, "This is my child," no force can stop that promise. The angels are saying, "Do not quit. Do not give up. There is so much more to come." Those trying to stop you do not know that the power of heaven stands behind you. Your struggles, your nights, your tears, none of it has been in vain. Every tear, every moment of pain is a part of a divine plan, because God Himself has written your story. And when the author is God, the end is always victory. Maybe you thought your life was just a struggle, but the truth is you are about to become a witness of divine transformation. The day is coming when people will look at you and say, "This is the one who was once broken, but now shines in the hands of God." And remember, when a psychic trembled seeing your picture, it was a sign that something supernatural is about to happen in your life, because heaven itself is standing with you, calling your name, saying, "Now, light is about to enter your life. What you never imagined, I am about to do. So do not be afraid. You're not alone." Every moment, every breath, an unseen power is walking with you from today. Feel that power within yourself. Say to your soul, "I am chosen. I am special. My time is coming, and nothing can stop it." This is the moment when the angels have written a new light in your life. The pain that broke you will now lead you to the gates of heaven. So listen till the end, because this is not just a story. This is a message for your life. God wants you to know your picture is now in His hands. And when He holds someone's picture, no power in the world can bring them down. Now get ready, because the time of miracles has begun. The blessing written in your name flame is now moving toward you. You are the one heaven has chosen to spread light and to show others that God is never late. He just chooses the perfect time. This is the moment. This is the sign. Keep your faith, because in the days ahead, your life will testify that miracles are real. And if you feel this channel is part of your spiritual journey, then subscribe now, because this is not just a channel. This is the home of faith, hope, and miracles. Today, the message. Reaching your ears is not an ordinary word. It is a message from the angels. The angels are saying you are the one chosen by God to rise from struggle to glory. Maybe you think you are ordinary, but God made you extraordinary in every tear, every broken moment. A divine plan was hidden, and today, that plan is activating what was stuck for years. What you saw in your dreams is now coming to earth. The psychic said, the light of this soul is so bright, it is hard to look at heaven is not sending this soul to change, but to change others through it. And that soul is you. Yes, you are the one whose image was shown in heaven, and now the gates of heaven are opening for you. Do not take this moment lightly. This is the moment when God is saying, now I myself am entering your life. Your dreams will bloom again, your faith will shine again, and your story will become a divine inspiration. God is saying, I've seen your struggles. I've heard your prayers. Now I will reveal my presence in your life. What was closed will open. What was blocked will flow. And what was lost will return to make your life complete. Sometimes the journey of life feels so long that one asks, am I going in the right direction? Are my prayers really heard? Is there a purpose to this struggle? And then a soft divine voice whispers from within, yes, you are on the right path, because every soul has a purpose. Every human comes to earth with a divine plan. Some just pass through life, but some souls are chosen to become light in the lives of others. You are one of those chosen ones whom God led through pain so that you could learn how to heal the pain of others. Yes, the psychic trembled because she saw the fire within you that turns ashes into gold. She saw a soul that keeps the flame of faith burning even in storms. You may think what happened to you was to break you, but no, dear soul, it was to shape you. Every failure, every disappointment, every broken relationship, every lost opportunity were God's chisel strikes, sculpting you into your true form. When gold goes into fire, it does not burn, it becomes pure, just like you went through your struggles. But now you're about to shine brighter than ever. The angels are saying you're ready. Now your heart is deep enough to hold the divine light. Your soul is strong enough to be a blessing, not just for yourself, but for others too. Remember how many times you fell, how many times you broke, how many times someone said nothing can change. Now yet you are still here because a power was with you, the one that is unseen but holds you every moment. That same power is saying to you, now you are living for my purpose. Every moment of your life now matters, and you know what when you walk. Angels walk with you when you cry. The compassion of heaven flows in your tears, and when you pray, the whole sky hears your name. So do not think you are alone. You're not alone. You are God's work. You are his instrument through which he sends light into the world. The psychic said, a turning point is coming in this soul's life, and that turning point is now. This very moment when you understand that your story is not a mistake, but a divine design. What is past was necessary to make you who you are today, and what is coming is the fruit of the seed you planted in tears. So now, bless that seed, forgive your past, forgive yourself, and say, Lord, I am ready to fulfill your purpose. And as you say that a light spreads in heaven next to your name, it is written, purpose activated. From now on, you will not choose your path. Your Creator will. From now on, you will not walk alone. Angels will follow behind you, because you are the one who made the psychic tremble when she saw your image and said, this soul has come to earth for something divine. And now that future has begun. Your words will carry power, your prayers will carry light, and your life will be a testimony of faith. And now, if you truly want this divine message to touch others and not just you, then share this video, because someone else's life may change through this message. Remember, when God chooses someone, the world may ignore them, but it cannot stop them. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel the light within you that is connected to your name, because now your purpose is awake and heaven is smiling. Sometimes life feels so hard that we break inside. It feels like everything is against us. Relationships drift, friends change, dreams shatter, and we wonder why. Me, but dear soul, if you're hearing this today, know this: why is the birthplace of your spiritual strength. God has counted every tear, every sigh, every prayer, every unfinished dream. All are written in His plan. The moment you said, I can't take it anymore, was the moment heaven said, now I will intervene. Pain is not a punishment. It is a divine refinement process. Just as a raw diamond is polished to shine, the soul is also refined through pain. Remember when you were broken, you still gave someone a reason to smile when you were in darkness. You still showed light to others, and that is why angels honor your name, because you did not just survive. You learned to live in faith when the psychic saw your picture. She said, this soul has suffered much yet still holds light, and that is the most beautiful thing that even broken. You still shine. Even when you fell, you rose again. Even when you cried, you never stopped being grateful. That is true strength. The power that is not outside, but within you. The power that whispers it's not over God is still working. Everyone has a breaking point, but some get lost in that breaking, while others are reborn. Through it, you are the ladder. You were broken, but now your pieces are forming a new shape filled with light. God says, I broke you so you could heal others. I let you fall so you could lift someone else. I made you cry so you could wipe another tear. Isn't it amazing that your pain made you compassionate? Your tears turned you from human to soul. Now you see God in everything because you're made of His touch. When you embrace someone, your light melts their pain, because now you're not just a person, you are a healing energy. The psychic said, this soul is so pure that even suffering becomes divine. And she was right, because God never breaks anyone without purpose. When you look back, you will say, if that pain had not come, I would not be who I am today. Your story is no longer just yours. It will become hope for those who are still walking through their darkness. And when they see you, they will believe, if this soul can rise, then I can too. That is the meaning of your pain. It was never the end. It was the beginning of something new. Now your soul is filled with divine love. You are ready to be light for those still in darkness. When you embrace your pain, you accept God's plan, and that is the moment struggle turns into strength. So now say from your heart, thank you, Lord, for turning my pain into purpose, my night into dawn, my weakness into courage. And as you say this, the energy around you changes angels. Smile and whisper, now this soul is ready for miracles, because your power is born. Your soul is shining, and now divine transformation has begun. Have you ever felt that sometimes things suddenly change? Like some invisible force has stepped into your life. Like someone opened a way when every door seemed closed. That is the miracle of faith, the invisible hand that turns our struggles into blessings that we cannot see but which quietly shapes our life. You have tried, fought, and never given up. But now it is time for faith to lift you. Angels say when you walk in, faith, miracles walk with you. Invisible hands guide your steps, and you see the impossible become possible. Do you know that the psychic trembled because she saw the energy in you that comes only from faith and patience, the energy that turns darkness into light? The miracle of faith is that it works silently without noise, but always at the perfect time. And now that time has come, this is the moment when everything will change. Doors will open, help will come, and everything will fall into place. The psychic said this, soul's life will be filled with miracles because its fire of faith never dies. That fire will keep you strong and keep your light alive. Now say from your heart, Lord, I trust you. I know you're working invisibly in my life. I am ready to receive your miracle as you say this. The energy around you begins to shift. Invisible hands start moving in your life, and small signs turn into great miracles. This is the time for hope, for faith, for knowing that God is with you in every moment. Dear soul, now is the time to keep your faith alive, because faith is the key that opens the gates of heaven. And now your time has come so close. Your eyes take a deep breath and feel the invisible hand that will fill your life with miracles. Get ready, because in the next hour you will see angels intervene in your life, removing every obstacle. This is the moment when you will realize you were never just living. You were meant to witness a miracle. Angels are saying when the time is right, we will intervene ourselves. We will step in invisibly and change the life. And that time has come for you today. You will now see how suddenly paths open. People come to help, and what was blocked begins to flow. Remember when the psychic saw your picture, she trembled and said, "A wonderful transformation is about to come into this soul's life. That transformation is this. This is the time when invisible hands are directly active in your life, and you will feel that everything is not changing. Suddenly, but slowly, completely transforming. Sometimes we think signs are only what we see, but angels send signs slowly, invisibly, yet clearly, so that our soul can recognize them. These signs can be in a message in a dream, in a sudden event, or in the words of a stranger. Everywhere you pay attention, these signs will show you the way. This is rebirth, a time of new opportunities, new beginnings, and new hopes. Angels say when we pour blessings on a soul, it becomes more powerful, more enthusiastic, and more ready to fulfill its purpose. This blessing is not only material, it gives your soul new energy, your mind peace, and fills your heart with joy and love. Dear soul, now you will feel how small signs turn into great miracles in your life. A smile, word, and experience all come as blessings for you. This is the time of gratitude and self-acceptance. This is the time to look within and say, I am okay, I am enough, and my life is valuable. Gratitude is not only when everything is right. Gratitude is when you open your eyes in every situation, when you accept every experience, whether happy or sad, and when you thank your past and present. Then you receive inner peace and contentment when you are grateful and accept yourself. The angels become even more active in your life. They make your path easy, fulfill your dreams, and fill your soul with limitless peace and joy. Now the time has come, the time when you will feel that miracles are about to enter your life. Every prayer, every moment of faith and belief is now about to be fulfilled. Angels say you opened your heart, you kept your faith, you prepared your soul. Now we are going to act, and your life will be filled with miracles. The psychic also felt this. She said, such a transformation is coming into this soul's life that will amaze everyone, because this soul is in the invisible hand of God. Dear soul, this is the time to embrace your miracle moment. This is the time to experience your faith in fullness. And this is the time to know that your story has just begun, and now heaven is responding. Now take a deep breath, feel the power within you, and know that this is only the beginning. Every miracle coming into your life is the result of your faith, patience, and belief. Dear soul, you are now ready to accept the most wonderful and divine moment of your life. And as you become ready, the full power of heaven begins to flow into your life. Subscribe, share, comment, and activate the work of God in your life, because your picture is now in heaven and the miracle is coming your way. Amen.